Welcome to ASCENT. I'm Fiery Grace the Gifted. I'm here with a divine masculine channeled love letter. I've already blessed and shuffled. Let's find out what the divine masculine has to say today. Hey, I can feel it in the air. I get what they mean when they say that now. It's like a tangible layer of something deeper, something really exciting. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in every piece of everything I am. It's there. It's a new thing. It's something I've been looking for such a long time. And I have to say, I'm really excited that you're here. I knew when I met you, it was something special, different. But I thought this magic that I started to associate with you was just that. It was your magic. I didn't know that you were meant to show me that the entire world is full of that feeling. I didn't know that I needed you to show me that I knew it all along. I always wanted to believe you. But the skeptic in me didn't really see how any of it was possible, and I never really gave anything, any promise, any hope, any opportunity, a real chance. But there was always a part of me that believed, a part of me that I ignored for a long time. And I think that there was a wound there. And it made me feel good things as bad. There's something really uncomfortable about having a cut and feeling the wind hit it. Our bodies aren't supposed to be open like that, right? Well, there's something in me that I was terrified of, that feeling of being naked and injured. You broke through that, and that scared me too. But I feel so different now because I grabbed a hold of everything in my life. I shook it. I stared into it, through it. And in the end, the only things that remained were things that even you had promised. Things that I didn't even believe were possible. I don't know how I got here. I just know that every moment, out of nowhere, I just knew exactly what to do and how to respond to create this. Something changed, and everything I'd ever dreamed of became possible. I'm not going to tell you that all of a sudden I got it all. I don't. And I get that. I know that. And I'm surprisingly okay with it. But to know that anything I've ever wanted is now within reach, that's all I ever needed to know. I know that might be hard for you to believe, that I just needed something to have hope in, or whatever this is. But I think you also know the power of that feeling. I'm sorry that I didn't allow you to give that to me. But I learned my lesson. Because you've been the missing piece since before I ever knew you. And since there was a time where I even kind of knew myself, probably better than I know myself now. When I was young, I guess there wasn't as much to me as there is now. There wasn't as much complication and complexity. I knew what I wanted, and I knew what excited me. And there are so many things coming up now that I remember from those days that honestly I must have blocked them out for years. And when I look at myself today and I think about how far I've come and how much has changed, I'm kind of surprised to see how much I do resemble the younger me. How similar I am to the person you always described me as, that I just couldn't see. I'm kind of in shock to see what remains after everything fell apart for these past few years. I just feel like I get it now. I have so many regrets for us. I do. And I know I shouldn't. I know I'm realizing that in this new space, I can't do what I've always done, which is focus on everything wrong. I can't do that here. It doesn't feel good. So all I can do is tell you that moving forward, I'm going to do everything I can to not have regrets. See, I'm learning, instead of trying to fix stuff later, that if I just take a little bit of time first, that's the real freedom. I used to think that spontaneity meant just doing whatever, whenever, however, and that was real freedom. But the truth is, I locked myself in a box, always searching for the moment to be spontaneous and do something crazy. I don't want to feel like I have to prove something to the world every moment of every day. There's something different here that says, if I just do what feels right and what I know is true, in spite of everything that I might feel is better when I'm scared or nervous, if I can just live in this vibe, I can really make something happen. Do you understand? I didn't get that before. I didn't understand the point of much of anything. I could not see or even understand the concept of a vibe. You know, you hear good vibes all the time, but I think it takes you getting into a perfect vibe to really know what that means. And I get it now. I'm in a place I've never been before. And I think what intrigues me the most about this is that all I want to do is tell you everything. All I want to do is show you everything I'm doing and get your opinion on things. And I want you to be a part of this. And that is the exact opposite of who I've always been. I was the person who had something to prove. And there was no way to bring anybody along on that kind of journey. Because it wasn't really a journey. I was just trying to get in where I fit in the best that I can. And then from time to time, maybe show somebody up. I mean, I didn't have a groove, a flow. So to sit here and think to myself, I have to tell you, I need to tell you, and to feel happy about it, to be able to share my vision, even if it's a little erratic right now. I mean, I feel like a completely different person. Everything in my life is either a completely fresh start or this fast, I can't even explain how things have shifted. And don't get me wrong, everything fell apart, and it's been falling apart like out of nowhere for a really long time. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised that things could fall together this way too, but it's me that I'm noticing more than anything. My response, it's not so lackadaisical and fearful. I'm not so confused by obvious things. I don't pursue nonsense just for the sake of saying that I did or could. I am different in every way. And every move that I make at this point is about you. And I don't mean for it to be. And it's just that I can't help but notice that when I do something on this new path, for me, whether I try or not, it's for you too. Do you understand what that means? It means that you fit my world and my life now without even trying, without any effort. Suddenly, I'm in a vibe and a groove, and I've got all this momentum, and every single thing lines me up with you. I am excited, to say the least. Do you know what I feel? You know that feeling? Sometimes we could just look at each other and it would happen. I know you felt it because I could see it sometimes. Sometimes you were as surprised as me. And sometimes we weren't because we knew. Imagine thinking that that is just some spark that happens from time to time, possibly with someone, and then suddenly walking into a room where it is the air you breathe, I have never wanted you more. I have never felt closer to you. I have never been more sure in my life of who you are and what you are. And I hope that you can understand. I lost hope a long time ago in having a shot at anything like this. This isn't, and as much as I want to give all credit to you, it probably isn't you either. This is something different. This is magical. And I'm not going to be letting that go anytime soon. So I know there's a lot that I said that doesn't even fit today. And I can't even begin to go back and explain and help you understand why I've changed my mind. Just know that I know who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing. And I know there's a long road ahead of me before I get to a place where I can say, yes, this is it. But there is no longer a question. You are mine. I am yours. I love you. Every time I say it, I'm going to mean it more and more because somehow I find myself falling more and more every day. So I don't know if you feel it too. I'm hoping you felt it coming for a while. But just in case you missed it, I am thrilled at this beautiful road ahead, at the idea of spending my life with you, of building something, of growing and learning and sharing. The magic of you, the magic of our love. I want to breathe it in forever. Every morning, every night. This is the vibe I want. And if I had known it was really possible, I would have been here a lot sooner. I hope you're ready because neither of us can stop what's been started. It's on. I can feel it.